I'm Dave, this is Val.
Hi.
And we're just doing a little video on making some slip over covers for our campervan seats. These are the seats, that's the back cushion. And the reason we have a throw on the seats is to protect her from the dog, because she is a very big, black, dirty dog. This is one of the bases. So we intended to buy some sort of stretch covers to put over the seats. We couldn't find anything that fits. So after going to our local material supplier, we come across this. I'm not sure exactly what it's made of, but it's very stretchy. It's a nice grey colour, and we're going to make some covers out of this stuff. So we need some material. We've also got some elastic cord. Total cost of this was about £17.
Yeah, we were lucky that we found this in, if you like, offcuts. They were all folded up and they priced it by the ton. So we were fortunate that we had enough in there that we were able to, what we thought would cover the seats.
And what Val really means is they didn't price it by the ton, they priced it by the kilogram. That's
what I meant. Definitely not the ton, by the kilogram. So yeah, it was supposed to be £10.62, but they charged us £11 odd.
So there you go. This is the dog. This is Tess. Tess does like to be attracted to water, sand and mud. So I'm just going to bed this out on the floor. I'm going to get my cushion. I'm going to do one of the small ones first. This. I'm going to, fortunately, the width of this material is just about right for these cushions, which are about 4 foot long. So I'm going to cut it about 4 inches overhanging each side, so I'm going to cut it along there. Okay. So there we go, I've just cut it. I've left about 4, maybe 6 inches overhanging each edge. Now you would think that you'd be able to buy these. You can buy them for sort of a normal household sofa. And I did think of buying some for the base cushions, but the problem is these backrests, because they're so low, couldn't find anything to fit. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fold it at the edge there, about 1.5 inches in like that. I'm going to pin it and then we're going to sew it.
So I'm going to pin this all the way around, leaving enough room so that the elastic can go through.
So that's what we've done up to now. We've just pinned it all around, all 4 sides, and then I'm going to sew this. And when I get to the corners here, I'm just going to round it slightly like that, and sew around in a circle just to make the corners a bit neater. So obviously you do need a sewing machine to do this. Well, you could do it by hand, but it would be very time consuming. Just remove the pins as I go along. Obviously you don't want to hit the needle on one of the pins. I'm not a sewing machinist, as you can see, but when I get to the corners, I'm going to fold it sort of 45-degree angle, and then I'm going to sort of stitch it round. So once I got it halfway along the second long edge, I'm going to stop and leave a gap, and that is so that I can thread the elastic through later. So what I've got now is basically a sewn M all the way around, and I've left a little gap somewhere on one edge. Can't see it offhand at the moment, but there it is, and that's where I'm going to thread my elastic cord through there. So what we found the easiest way to get this cord through, what we have here is a long sewing needle.
It's actually a leather needle that we used for upholstering. and the cushions that we're covering now.
I've managed to thread it all the way through like that.
You actually find going around the corners is a little bit more difficult, especially when you're using a large needle. But we just keep pulling the elastic through as we go, and yeah, we manage without too much difficulty.
So we managed to thread the elastic all the way through. I'm just going to put the cushion on, see if it fits. Just mind you don't lose your elastic. Keep pulling it through till it's tight.
So also remembering though, you don't want to have it so tight that you can't actually get the cover off. So it's getting a happy medium really. You need it nice and tight so it's not going to come off while it's on, but at the same time being able to manage to get it off, which is the idea, so you can wash it.
So that's it, as you can see, nicely covered, dog proof. So what I am going to do with this, because it's a little bit baggy in the middle, because obviously it's a long narrow cushion, I'm going to sew 2 tags in here and put another piece of elastic in the middle just to pull it in like that. So I'm just going to mark roughly the middle of the cover. I'm just using a bit of felt tip pen. That's where I'm going to sew 2 tags in there. So I've just got a little bit of offcut of material. I'm just going to double it up and basically sew in there like that. So I've got 2 little tags, and then I'm going to put a bit of elastic through them, and hopefully that'll pull it a bit tighter. So this is the finished result. Obviously it's only a small seating area in this camper van. You can see looks okay, all for less than £20.
Yeah, first try I think, looking great, really happy. Hope this has helped you, give you some idea on how to make a simple cover for your caravan or motorhome seats.
So that was all done with about 5 square metres of material and about 12 metres of cord. So thanks for watching our video, and I hope this is giving you some sort of inspiration.
Bye!